Well, hello YouTube, and welcome to my first ever YouTube video. I decided to start out my channel with a unboxing and a first thoughts on a new Aviation headset that I just bought, and kind of give you my thoughts and impressions. And of course, I'm going to be using it during my flight training, and I'll get a better idea of how it works and how it feels and all that awesome stuff. And I'll do a follow-up review and let you guys know what I think of the headset, and we'll go from there. So, I bought this headset through Amazon. It's a brand that I've never heard of, but it's called Core. And they make some pretty, from the price point, pretty reasonable equipment. And it's right around the same price point as the ASA headset and a couple other low budget ones. So, yeah, I really like the features. I like the way it looks, so I decided to take the plunge on this one. This was the premium version of the lower price one. This one costs like $139. I think the entry-level one, which is a little bit cheaper, was like 80 something bucks. So let's go ahead and pop this case open and see what we got. As you can see, I wasn't sure where Core made their stuff, but it says made in Korea, so that's pretty cool. I like stuff from Korea. They make some pretty good products. So let's see. Open up the box. As you can see, it comes bubble wrapped. Let's see what we got in here. And looks like warranty information, general maintenance, volume controls, just kind of an instruction sheet. As you can see right here, it says Core Aviation, and it's broken down into paragraphs. Doesn't look like there's any color pictures, but that's okay. It's a pretty easy headset to use from what I was reading, so shouldn't be a whole lot that we gotta worry about. So yeah, it's just basic instructional information. As you can see, they got a pretty cool logo too. Core Aviation. Alright, so we'll put that down to the side. So with the premium one, it comes with a carrying case. That was one of the reasons why I sprang for this one, is because it came with the case. You didn't have to order it separately like some of the other ones. So, let's see. I'm going to pause this for just a second. I think I need a little bit more light in here. Hold on. Alright, so now we're back. Turn the light so we got a little bit more light in here. I apologize for the sound quality on this video. It's just a real cheap kind of like webcam that you buy for your computers. It's got built-in microphone, so this isn't going to be a high-quality video until and you probably won't see any high-quality videos from me as far as audio and video until I get a better camera. So this will have to do for now. Anyway, let's see. So the case seems like it's pretty well constructed. It's kind of like a generic cloth material. It's got a kind of heavy-duty woven hand grip on the top. Ooh, I like this. Check this out. It's got a little pouch on the side. Now, I'm not exactly sure what it's for, but I'm going to tell you what I'm going to use it for. My dad got me one of these cool little flashlights, so I am going to use that cool little pouch for my flashlight. Pretty cool, huh? Alright, so on the front, it's got a little zipper pouch. It's not really big, not really deep. You could probably put like some small thin items, either booklets or pens or something like that in it. So maybe a CD will probably fit in there, or like little accessory cables, because this headset actually comes with a 3.5 millimeter jack for plugging in your like an auxiliary line in, so if you want to listen to your MP3 player or something like that, and then you can plug it in, and we'll get to that in a second. So the case opens up like so, and here's a headset. So take the cover off there, and this is it. Initial impressions are, it looks really nice. Looks like the kind of headset you'd pay a lot more money for. So some of the features that I really liked about it when I was looking at it is the solid flex boom. that I like these better because you got a lot more range and motion in them, and as opposed to the traditional booms where they're just like have hinge points and springs that provide tension and flexibility. So let's see, what's some other cool things that I really liked about this? Ah, yes, the head padding for the top of your head. This is actually looks exactly like what it does in the pictures that you'll see online when you're looking at it on Amazon. It's got some pretty decent thick padding. It's pretty soft. Kind of has like a memory foam feel to it, so it's probably a foam. And then like the top piece is almost like feels like a soft leather or suede. You can't really see it very well here. Obviously my camera sucks, but it's got a double stitch across all the edges that hold this together. And it looks like, oh cool, this top piece, you can actually pull the whole thing off. It actually velcros on across, so it's probably like a two-piece flap, and you could probably actually take this off if you wanted to replace it or clean it or remove it, whatever the case may be. So, moving on, it's got this really nice kind of soft feeling matte finish as far as the overall frame, and the actual ear cups are like a hard plastic, and they're in a dark polished finish. Now the cool thing about these ones as well is the padding is actually the gel, and I've heard and read a lot of good things about the gel ear covers, because they're just a lot more comfortable, especially when you go with the passive noise reduction headsets. These ones tend to relieve a lot more pressure, but I have heard, and I actually have used these temporarily, but I was so busy flying and I wasn't really paying attention to notice that they do cause a little bit of heat buildup and can cause your head to perspire. And so one of the big recommendations I saw on Amazon was, if you're going to get these with the gel, then to buy the cloth covers that go over the actual piece, these pieces here, and they're like $7 or $8 for a set, and you have to order them separately. Some people, I guess, were getting them for free when they purchased the headset initially, but I guess the guy who owns the company changed that. So, but I mean, it's not that big of an upgrade. I mean, $7 or $8 to buy a set of cloth covers, and I'll break them out in a minute and show them to you. But anyway, moving on. So for adjustment, I mean, you can actually loosen and swivel this part right here around this nut. So this is your pivoting action from side to side, which is good. And of course, it's got hinge points here for the in and out. But as far as like adjustment for your head, what's really cool is it comes with these really quite large and very textured gnarled knobs, and they're really easy to get your fingers on and loosen them up. So if you need to adjust them, they're quite easy to adjust. The other thing that I really liked about these headset in the reviews and when I was looking at them is it's got dual audio or dual volume knobs. So it's got one on each side for each ear cup, so you can independently adjust the volume on the each ear independently. Plus, of course, you got your actual radio knob, which you can adjust the volume on too. And I thought that was a pretty cool feature, because a lot of them don't have multiple volume knobs or independent volume knobs, even ones that are more expensive than this model. So I thought that was a really good feature to have on kind of an entry-level headset. And as you can see, the emblem for Core is clearly marked in gold on both sides. So, and it's just a cool name. I mean, Core, right? A lot cooler than some. Oh yeah, and so as I was talking about earlier, this is the input hole or jack for the 3.5 millimeter auxiliary cable. So like I said, if you unfortunately this isn't super high speed, so it doesn't have like Bluetooth or anything like that, but if you had the auxiliary cable and you had like a iPod and you want to listen to music, you could plug it into your headset here and run your iPod to your music or your MP3 player or whatever kind of audio device you had. Now I had read that this was supposedly supposed to work with cell phones, and some of the feedback that I got that I was looking at said that it doesn't work through that way, so you can't plug it into your phone and then take phone calls and stuff like that through it. So I've kind of gotten mixed back and forth on that, so I'm going to definitely test it out during my use and find out if you can plug in the auxiliary cable and use it to make phone calls through the headset. I'm not going to get my hopes up and plan on it doing that. If it doesn't, that's okay. It's a feature I can live without. But I more got it for like when I'm doing cross country and my cross country solos and training and stuff like that. When I'm out by myself, I can turn on some music and chill out once I get the plane all established. Anyway, but we'll move right along. So the microphone is a really nice passive noise reduction system. So it's not active noise reduction, but for $140, I mean, you're not going to really see anything for active noise until you're getting close to about $300. So, for an entry-level headset, it's pretty nice. And the foam piece that comes on actually has a little rubber band or elastic right here that crimps on, and that's what keeps your foam on the actual mic. And the cool thing about that is I didn't realize it when I ordered it, but it actually comes with a complete spare. So it comes with another foam cover and another elastic or O-ring right there, you can see in the bag. So in case it gets damaged or the other one gets damaged or you lose it or the elastic breaks, you got a backup. And so that was really cool that came with the product. I didn't even realize that was. So that's kind of a bonus. Yay! We like bonuses. Anyway, so we'll set that off to the side. Moving right along. The cable, I personally like the regular cables, not the little bungee ones. The bungee ones tend to seem like they get snagged on stuff, and so I like that this had the more conventional, just straight cable, like most do. Let's see what this tag says. So it says, mono stereo switch. That's right. So supposedly this is supposed to come capable of running both mono and stereo, depending on whatever system your airplane runs. And so you can select between the two with this switch right here, and it's clearly marked on it. You probably can't see it in the camera because it sucks, but the top says stereo, on the bottom says mono. So when you plug it into your aircraft, if it's got just a mono system, you can select mono, so the quality of the audio is more suited for what the output is on the radios inside whatever aircraft you're using. So that's a pretty cool feature to have in kind of a lower entry-level headset. So, and another really cool thing that you get for this price point that I really like is the jacks are gold-plated, and that just makes for better connection, better quality audio systems. So, yeah, overall I'm really impressed. The quality in my hands matches that what you get on the internet and on Amazon. Like I said, I already ordered these through Amazon, and I think they actually ship directly from the company. Just Amazon was the one that was selling it. And yeah, so far I'm really impressed with the quality. They don't give you a whole lot of pictures on Amazon, so it's really cool that the headset pretty much matches what you're going to see online. And yeah, the fit and finish is really decent. It doesn't really give me like a cheap feeling. It looks like much nicer headsets, like the Faro passive noise reduction system that you get. I think those are right around $200 or $180 or something like that, and then the active noise reduction ones are about $300-ish. And I mean, this is on point as far as visually with the quality of those. So it doesn't look like super cheap, and that's always a good thing when you're buying a headset. Something I noticed that I hadn't earlier is right here on the arches. He's got a little tab right here, so it'll actually keep it from going. It limits the travel of the thing when you loosen it, so that's kind of cool, little feature. Inside the ear cups, you probably can't see it, but it's actually got a really cool like pattern on the cloth, and there's actually like a foam piece that's in here covering the actual speaker. So yeah, overall I really like these. One other thing I want to show you real quick was the ear covers. Like I said, I had to spring for them separate. And they just come in a little bag like this. And it says Core Aviation Premium Dell for Pilot Aviation Headset New. So we'll pull these out real quick and we can look at them. I had them out a little bit earlier, just kind of get a feel for them and see what they're like. And they're pretty interesting. I'm not exactly sure how to describe the cloth. It feels like almost like a cotton cloth, but it's just got basically just an elastic ring around the back. And so what you do is you just stretch this out over the ear cup, or not the ear cup, but over the gel thing, and the elastic will hold it on, like in this portion right here. And it's basically just to give you just kind of a breathing layer between the side of your head and the gel, so that you can be a little bit more comfortable. It helps the perspiration to kind of get wicked away, and so it's just kind of and of course that allows for cooling and stuff like that. So it just makes them a little bit more comfortable, especially on long flights and in hotter environments. So I have heard, or at least read on the internet, that there are some issues. Sometimes these like to pop off. So, but there was only 1 or 2 reviews that mentioned that. So I'm not incredibly worried about it. Most of the reviews said that they work really well, and it was definitely a recommended add-on for purchase. So that pretty much wraps it up. Like I said, I'm going to be using these in my flight training over the next couple of weeks, and I'll test them out and give you guys some hands-on real-world experience for them. Like I said, I'm hoping for the price point they deliver. Like I said, the quality is definitely there, and they look really nice. And like I said, for $140, I mean, you can't go wrong for an entry-level headset. If this is kind of what you're looking for. It's not much more expensive than the ASA1, and a lot of people, say that's a really good entry-level headset, especially for the price point. And these are just a little bit more expensive, but like I said, you get a lot more features. Like I said, you get the carrying case and the extra little tidbits there, and like I said, this part right here, the actual padding for the head portion are just a lot nicer, I think, in quality than the ASA ones. And so yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I said, I'll do a follow-up review on these guys and let you know how they're working out. And yeah, hopefully they work out, and hopefully there was a good purchase. I mean, if not, at the end of the day, they'll make a good backup pair of headsets for when I eventually have my own plane and I'm running passengers and stuff like that. I still think they'd still be a pretty good little headset for that purpose. So, but I fully intend to wear these for quite some time. Anyway, if you like this video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down at the bottom. I hope to do a lot more videos in the future, especially for reviews on aviation products and so on and so forth. And I'm going to come out with another video, kind of give you guys an idea of what it is I would like to do with my channel in the future, and hopefully everything works out, and I can bring to you what I would like to try and accomplish. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Keep it friendly, keep it fair, and I'd like to get your guys' feedback. And like I said, if you like the video, subscribe, share it with your friends, and we'll see you guys hopefully in the friendly skies in the future. Take care, and we'll catch you in the next episode.